extra point. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for two here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
First down.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a play fake here on first down. And Williams is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams, 46 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm the defense, I've got... But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Let's go! Let's go!
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his 3rd year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers! Marquise Goodwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now he's having a nice... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
54, check, 154.
2nd and and 5 now. Carr, complete to Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
Hi.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Well,
Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Such an electric play, so much. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
because this toxic guy wants to beat me in Madden.
For 2, so the fake words. And as a result, this game is tied. From the goal line all the way to the other goal line on that one. A full 100-yard return on the kickoff. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Wait, are you seeing it?
Solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Bro!
Oh
my God, they're so good at passing.
Rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside.
They're actually going to beat me.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Carr now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Let's go!
Throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have
he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. DeForest Buckner able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you, but the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a 1st down and run out this first half.
So we've reached half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Fortnite.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an
said
even
Fortnite
first half,
Live.
all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah.
They find some open field here. And there he goes again. Touchdown, 49ers. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Again, Elbert partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, I can't
We call a lot of games in a lot of
spin
different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
No, go talk to me real quick. Go give me a chair real quick. Hey, go for
Open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Bye. Alright, I'm back. Let me stop the broadcast.